So when we're talking about, you know, what size and how we want it to fit, and we're measuring the circumference of our head, you want to measure around your ear and around the forehead and around the back of your head. So we want to make sure that the measuring tape is where you want the actual piece to sit. Because if you measure higher, you're going to get a different number, right? But if you want it to just kind of sit along your forehead and around your ears, this is the orientation that you'll measure. So grab that person that you want to measure, right, with consent, and then just measure. And for this guy, it's about 21.75 inches. Okay, so now that you have your true head measurement, this is the starting point, right? Because now we really want to think about, how do you want it to fit? Do you want it to fit snug? Do you want it to be a little bit more roomy? And then that goes into negative ease, right? And negative ease is determining how much smaller you want your hat to fit. Because we know with knitting and crochet, there's a lot of give, right? In your fabric, it stretches. So when it stretches, how much stretch do you want? So that's why we want to talk about negative ease. And for a hat, that's like a beanie style, that's about 2 to 4 inches of negative ease. And when I say negative ease, you're going to take your true head measurement for this guy, 21.75 inches, and then we're going to subtract 2 to 4 inches to get the actual hat measurement that we want. So when we're talking about the length or the height of your hat, we want to measure from the crown all the way down, and then you'll determine for yourself if you want it to hit above the ear, mid-ear, or below the ear, right? If it's winter and I'm going out snowshoeing, I need a lot of coverage, so I'm gonna probably make it about 9 inches. Where if it's like something more fun that I'm gonna wear with my curls out, I might make it a little shorter because I don't need it to have as much coverage. So those are the first measurements that you'll take, and then we'll talk about ease, negative ease. If you want your hat to fit snugly on your head and not just blow off in the wind, that's what negative ease does, right? It's gonna make sure that the actual hat is a little smaller than your true head measurement, because we know that knitting and crocheting, it stretches a bit, right? So when you put it on, you want it to kind of hold in and not just go flying off. Typically for a hat, negative ease is about 2 to 4 inches. And that means that you're going to take your true measurement, your true head measurement, and subtract 2 to 4 inches. And that's going to depend on how you want your hat to fit, okay? If it's a beanie style that I want a close fit, if it's a hat for my son that I know he just, you know, he likes to wear his hair short, I'm going to make it 4 inches smaller for him than his true head measurement. For my husband who wears his hair a little longer, I might just do 2 inches or maybe 1 inch or no ease for him, because I know how he likes to wear his hat. You might not know this right off the bat, how you like to wear your hat or how the people you're making the hats for, but 2 to 4 inches of negative ease is a good starting point.